Jessica Barton here for Power Automedia. Right now I'm at Hurst shifters, and you know, it's probably one of the most overlooked but one of the most important parts in a vehicle is that shifter. Right now I'm joined by Chris McCullen, and we're going to talk, first of all, we want to go into the history of Hurst. I mean, they have a broad, grand history, obviously, with the Hurst name, and I want to talk to you some about that.
We have a very rich history. Hurst Shifters has been in business for well over 50 years. We do primarily manual shifters, automatic shifters for all the old muscle cars, some of the late model stuff, Camaros, Challengers, Mustangs, Corvettes. Anything that's a domestic muscle is what Hurst has always been known for many, many years. We've got some new products that have come out recently with some new late model handles. We got a book on the history of Hurst that's gone, spans 50 plus years of everything we've done, from the jaws of life that George Hurst invented to vehicles that we've built over the course of many, many years, other programs, other projects that the company has been involved with for a long time.
So maybe you can fill me in a little bit about what it is that the customer base and maybe even you like so much about the Hurst shifters.
It's the nostalgia. It's the fact that back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, when the muscle car era was so huge, George Hurst and the whole mine team and the projects that they built back then were the chrome sticks, the white balls, the whole aspect of that era. When Hurst came on board and was very instrumental in some of the racing scenes and at the track level with customer cars and vehicles and just racing and supporting that whole genre of racing segment, Hurst really became a very powerful force in that industry with Linda Vaughn and the whole mindset of the glamour of racing, I guess you could say.
Vaughn, there's some glamour in racing right there, huh? All right, well, other than, the shifters themselves, are they just a visual upgrade, or is this something that is actually performance-based as well?
They're very much performance-oriented. We typically build shifters that create a shorter throw, creates a better spirited driving sensation for the driver. You get better ET elapsed times with the shorter throw shifter, and the precise feel that you get from an aftermarket performance shifter is far better than typically the OEs provide today.
Exactly. And so for Hurst, is there anything new in the works or anything you guys are developing for the future?
We're actually continuing to develop manual shifters. We're doing some late model Mustang stuff. We're actually doing some paddle shifters that are a little bit more new age for some of the cars that are coming out now. So we're retrofitting some cars with paddle shifter applications. We're looking at doing a few different transmission changes and maybe some different drive line, maybe some rear end type stuff as we go down in the future. We're looking at some different avenues and different projects.
So obviously Hurst, like you said, has the nostalgia and everything, but is this something that you guys would like to do for the future? Like you said with the paddle shifters, is kind of the modernizing of it.
Exactly, right. We're looking, you can't necessarily hearken everything to the past. We got to look to the future. It's great to live off some of those laurels for a point of time, but we got to continue to move forward and look at some opportunities and kind of bring the younger generations into the brand and keep everything fresh and new. And that's kind of what we're trying to do with some of our products, bring a more new, edgier feel, but keep the nostalgia running in the line.
All right. Well, I always find it very interesting to see what's going on over here at Hurst. And thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. It's been very insightful. I like hearing all your enthusiasm and that you work for a company that you love. And again, for you guys at home, Hurst-shifters.com is where you can find the information about anything we just talked about today.